We're going to do this. This is how we start off our shows, okay? We start off on the left side, and we go, huddle, 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 save, 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 build a, build a, build a, sound money, sound money, all right. And huddle, 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 save, 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 build a, build a, build a, sound money, sound money.
Huddle, save, 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 build a, build a, build a. Sound money, sound money. Hey, it's Ugly Old Goat here. Today's July 31st. We're at the end of the month. And so I thought I'd get on and just do a quick market review. Yesterday we were in the market, and just as we were doing this show, we made a bottom, and I said, hey, this is a good time to be buying it. We did rally. But this is why you use stops, guys, and this is also, you know, if you bought that dip, hopefully you put in a break-even stop at least, or a profit stop, hopefully, because you did buy that nice dip. What happened today is we did rally up, and we took out the if we go to the 4-hour, I like the 4-hour candle, we took out the two candle, 4-hour candle on the upside, but we immediately failed and went down below the 2-hour, 4-hour candle. So it looks like, you know, we're going to have problems in here. I want to emphasize this chart right now. Again, I think this clearly it clearly indicates where we're at. This is a long-term seasonal pattern for Bitcoin, and it's showing you that we tend to make a bottom somewhere between the August and mid-September. And I was thinking, well, maybe we've already did it. We did it prematurely. Today, we reversed it. But this is the time you want to be there's three things that I teach when it comes to your psychology in trading. Number one, you want to have patience. Number two, you need to be disciplined. And number three, you have to be able to execute. One of the things that I've been doing on developing this boot camp is we do a psychological test. I've done one, and I encourage you to do one too, to see where your strengths and weaknesses are. And I was kind of, I'm considered an enthusiast, and so and it just reflects my trade. I know my strengths and my weaknesses. I'm very strong on market execution. I have no problems jumping in or out of the market. I am weak when it comes to discipline. And as I've gotten older, my patience has gotten a lot better. But it's important to know this because your makeup, your psychological makeup, is going to be different from somebody else's. But you need to know yourself when you're trading. And like I say, one of the things I've noticed of people that are completely opposite of me, they have a problem executing, is that they can be great market analysts and can really, find low risk trades, but then they have the inability to pull the trigger. And they have both ways. They have the inability to pull the trigger to enter a market, and they have a difficulty time exiting the market. And you have to be able to do both. So anyway, this is what we're looking at. Again, you had a nice short-term buy yesterday. If you did that trade, hopefully you stopped yourself out for a reasonable profit or trimmed. I'm still not bearish on this market at all right now. I am looking to buy the dip. And if you go to this, if you go to the weekly chart here, since we took out this 2-week high, I always recommend, if we dip down this week below 63,000, 63,400, 63,500, that would be an ideal time to look to be buying. Now, the problem is you don't know if it's going to go down there. This may be the bottom right in here. I'm not looking for it to go a lot lower. So, and I want to kind of look at the other markets because gold is acting very contrary to what we're seeing in Bitcoin. Let's go look at the 4-hour chart. Notice how this gold market is going contrary to Bitcoin. And I think that trend can continue for quite some time. And I'm not bearish on Bitcoin, but you have to understand what the usefulness of gold is. Governments have large stockpiles of reserves of gold. And I think one of the takeaways that I think you got from the assassination of Donald Trump and his speech at the Bitcoin conference is that there is a consensus now, not a majority, okay, probably not even 20%, but I'm saying maybe 8 to 15% of the people, they are getting excited. They want sound money, and the only way you're going to get that back, we're going to recover the dollar is we got to go back to the gold standard. The Bitcoin standard is not going to work for. I know a lot of people think that it's going to be the new the new international, and it can be to an extent, but it will not be. It's not going to be used for a cup of coffee. Just like gold was never used for a cup of coffee. The only time that gold was used for a cup of coffee was during the California gold rush. And I wrote a large article on that. Maybe, can you look that one up? We put it on there before on Bitcoin, gold, and my article on Roger Ver. We'll put a link to that. But it's an article where I actually examine what happened during the California gold rush. And that was a time, one of the few times in history, and it only lasted for maybe a couple years, that you literally weighed gold dust to buy coffee. And the things that went for a premium was not gold, it was Levi's. That's how the jean business started. It was coffee, it was things to live by. And this is what it's called marginal value. Gold, there is no such thing as intrinsic value, guys. It all is it's a marginal value, and it depends upon the circumstances, and it can be very localized. For example, I've just been studying the siege of Manila, not the siege, but the Battle of Manila. And during that, it was a horrible thing that the people went through. It was like the old siege in Jerusalem, where people were selling their children. In this case, rats were at a premium because that was the only meat that was available, and your gold, huh?
Rats.
Yeah, yeah. It's a horrible situation, but that's your marginal value right now. What's going to happen is if we, as this idea of having sound money develops, there's there's going to be a necessity to go back to a gold standard. Now that will peak once they go back to it. The gold move will be over, and we'll have sound money. I think it's an important thing to understand because nobody is imagining this right now. They just think we're going to keep going and going and going the way the way it's been, and it will be. We will inflate our ways out of it, but where's the real value going to be? Is it going to be in Bitcoin if governments around the world start competing to have sound money? And if they become less restrictive in confiscation, no, that's not going to have. It will have a diminishing effect on Bitcoin. I'm not bearish on Bitcoin, guys. I'm not. I'm saying, but you just have to learn that there's a proper use for Bitcoin. And I think today's a significant day because, look at this rally that we're having in gold. And we're breaking the Bitcoin market. I think that this divergence is very significant. I think here's another thing that you need to look. Now, I know we're getting a little rally in the stock market, but I think the stock market can be in significant trouble because so much wealth has been put into the stock market as an inflation hedge. And if all of a sudden, we're not going to have, the wealth is not going to go into speculation in stocks, but in real wealth production. And so I think this is the time you really want to be looking to, develop your own business, find ways that you can really contribute to the economy, and as much as possible, you want to, of course, continue your dollar cost averaging in Bitcoin. So let me see if okay. Let me see if I can find that article. Let's see. Oh, I don't have. This is not my computer, so I'm not going to do it. All right, guys. So I'll bring that up tomorrow. All right. This is the last day that I'm having the special on the boot camp, guys. If you want to get into my boot camp, again, I've written 6 weeks of it. I'm working on the 7th and 8th, which is going to be my most extensive, and that's why it's taking me so long to do it. On this week 7, it's about honing your skills, and hopefully by going through this course, equity trading is going to be part of your thinking, part of your DNA. And now you can truly hone your trading skills that you've been pursuing. And you're really truly ready to learn the fundamentals and technical analysis of successful trading. And that's what I'm working on now. And so if you want to sign up for this, I am offering it at a discount. It is $15,000, but through the day, if you sign up for it, it will be $12,000. And I do want you to you can book your call here, and I answer these questions. Schedule a call with me. I'll give you a call because I'm going to do an interview with you. I want you to read this article on advanced equity trading before you sign up because this kind of explains it all. It's the difference between advanced equity trading and equity trading is basically I'm working on a feature where you have personal and group accountability in your trading. I think it's a very important next step because it's the mistakes that I've made in life and in trading, and I haven't. I'm looking at different systems, and other people have done similar things in other areas, but I'm trying to apply this to trading, and that's why I call it advanced equity trading. Again, I don't want you to sign up for it unless you have a net worth of at least $250,000 and you have a HODL. If you don't have a Bitcoin HODL, you don't even need to sign up for it. But if you have a HODL and you have a decent net worth, then I think this course, will be very worthwhile for you. You'll become a lifetime member of the Ugly Old Goat group, and you'll be in contact with a lot of other successful traders. If you don't have a HODL, then I recommend that you just sign up for the Equity Trading Start Kit. You just hit that button there, and we're going to send you all kinds of stuff. Can I get the books and stuff? Okay. Okay, Gabriel says it's war news. That's why gold is ripping. Well, there's going to be wars and rumors of wars, but I think that that's just the news. The fundamentals of gold are, I think, very sound. Guys, if you come to, if you sign up for the Equity Trading Kit, you're going to get my 2 books. And the first one is How to Put Yourself on the Bitcoin Standard. And the second one has to do with equity trading. And they're hardback editions, they're signed. You buy them on Amazon, they're going to cost you as much as I'm charging for this kit. But with the kit, you're going to get not just my books, you're going to get a Jade wallet, you're going to get Saifedean's book. Now, you may already have Saifedean's book, but we're going to send it to you anyway because it's a great educational book. You can give it away to a family member or a friend. We actually have a little comic book for the kids. We'd send you a little Sovereignty Through Mathematics by Knut, Svanholm, and the little Bitcoin book written by Jimmy Song. So these are good introductory basic books. You'll get other things too, like we've got hats and shirts and so forth. You see them on there. I'm not going to show that, but if you get the Bitcoin, and you also be able to sign up for the you're also going to be able to sign up. You're seeing pop-ups of what's going on in the group, and so I'm going to show you. Once you sign up, huh?
No,
They're seeing that now, though, right? No?
Well, they weren't before.
Yeah,
Now they are.
but when it pops up, this is what's going on in our group, and once you sign up for the boot camp, you'll be able to participate in this. Now, if you don't, if you just buy the Equity Trading Kit, you'll still have access to, but just to my comments, not to the other people that are participating, not to other traders. You will also, if you get the Bitcoin Start Kit, you'll be able to sign up for the BitMEX Guild, and you can see all of my trades on BitMEX. So that's one of the, we took everybody off the guild that had not made a purchase or not members. So I'm keeping that very small club, and hopefully we'll develop this advanced equity trading into a very worthwhile thing. But here's some of the, oh, I haven't seen this shirt. This hodl, save, build a sound money. So yeah, okay. So, all right. So there's war news going on. I know that they killed somebody over there in Lebanon or Iran or somewhere, and this stuff's going to heat up. That's why I'm in Mexico. I don't think I think it's not going to be very safe to be in the United States in the future, but we'll wait and see. All right, so that's it. I'm done, and what's up? Again, we're breaking today. I'm looking for a bottom. I think the question is, are we bottoming out right now, or can we take this thing down a notch? Now, it's not unusual for the market to have a hard break in August, but I'm not looking for it. I think that this dip should be bought, and it may not be today, but it might be here in the next few days, the first few days of August. If we go down below that last week's lows, I think I'd be a buyer in there. All right, guys, well, I hope this helped, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.